Matt Carrier returns for the Storm as the Fife Flyers are the visitors. Storm looking for a 4-point weekend. Here's Cade. Shot will come in, that goes high and over the top. Ryu holds. Fife looking to stitch things together here, Ryu. Here's Cade, lets a wrist to go, he scores! An early goal for the Fife Flyers. Stewart kicked out of the face-off circle. Sacchetti will go in, he'll take. Here we go. Stewart and Didier Mete. Stewart in close. Devon does his deeds for the day. That's been brewing since the last time these two sides played here. And the building is jumping after that. Valchuk outlets well, that's a good piece of skill and scores! Oh, Matt Carrier steps inside his man and then finishes in some style. See this again, picks his spot. Brown beaten. Here's Tallman. Releases it to the inside. Carrier driving hard to the net. It goes in. Tallman tipping home. He uses that huge aeroplane-like reach. Look at his wingspan here. Full stretch. Tips it home. And the Storm take the lead. Quick shot will come just to the side of the net. Fife still in control here. Paquette, fake shot. This is danger. Paquette again, tipped in front, rebound, it's there. Justin Fox on the doorstep, and we're tied at 2. Now a chance to skate right down the middle. Was he hauled down? Penalty coming. Michael Hicks with his arm in the air. Paquette disagrees. Scarcella. Bit of offensive zone time. Scarcella and Salazar play catch. Now this could be a chance. Phillips cuts to the middle. Now he has an open opportunity to shoot and he scores. Oh, yes, for the Storm. Paul Phillips. See this one again. Phillips has time and space. David Phillips sets the screen. And Brown beaten again for the 3rd time this evening. Stockton pulls this one back. Space at the top. Shot will come. Rebound pops out again. Where's the puck? Side of the net. Fox again. 2 in the period for Justin Fox. And this game continues to give scoring opportunities. Paquette. More power play time. This 5-on-3. Can they use it well? They do. Dingle puts it home for the Flyers. 3:10 to go in the period. Patton. Space now opens up again. Phillips scores! 2nd of the game for Paul Phillips. What a response! Need to clear their lines here. Doesn't happen. Tipped in front. And the Flyers have the lead again. Michael Dorr. Davis gets it back towards the blue line. Pasha drives hard to the net. How does that go in? Devon Didiamete will take the credit. His first in a Storm uniform. It's been a long wait, but he'll have enjoyed that. He goes to the net here. And what does it hit on the way through? He gets enough on it. Brown beaten for a 5th time. Flyers still coming on strong here. Space to work in out in front. Second chance comes again, and Stockton. Well, is that going to be definitive? Under 8 minutes to go, and Stockton scores. The goalie's pulled here. Storm giving it everything. End of a long weekend. Is there one final push? Chance Toolman! Oh, would you believe it? Grant Toolman scores to tie this one up with 1 minute and 12 seconds to go. A character goal that will take this game to overtime. Stockton comes in, scores. Terrific first penalty shot. Here's Scarcella. Picks out the corner. Fox. Couple of goals in regulation. Fox. Across Kalemba. What's Matt Carrier got up his sleeve here? It's slow. Carrier. Oh, it's audacious. He scores. Sat Brown down. Dorr with a chance, saved by Kalemba. Not much to split these teams. Here's Siska. Saved by Brown. We're going to sudden death. Here comes Fox again. Fox with the move. Scores! It's game over. Fife steal the win here in a wild one on a Sunday night at the Storm Shelter. The fans have been royally entertained. 13 goals on the night.
Todd, what's your reaction to what you've just seen?
Yeah, I don't know. Last night I voiced my frustration after a game that I thought that we should have won, or certainly competed a lot better in the third period. Let another one slip through our fingers. And tonight came out with a definite game plan and challenged the guys to be better again. It was just breakdown after one another, and it was just back and forth, very sloppy game. And you know what? Fortunately, we came on the winning side of that. But you know, you throw it into a shootout, and anything can happen, right?
4 power play goals on the evening as well. That has to be something that pleases you.
No, tough game to get into it at times. There was an awful lot of calls, and up north we haven't. I think the games have been a little freer. We haven't had so many penalties, so at times it was difficult to get into it. But yeah, our power play came alive tonight, and that was big.
Justin Fox has been a player that's done an awful lot for you this season. He seems to get some key goals at key times.
Yeah, it was nice to see him score a couple multiple goals. I mean, our offense this year has been really sporadic. We don't have that individual that's on the score sheet every single night for us, which a lot of successful teams do. I think a lot of that comes down to confidence. We have a lot of talented players, a lot of guys that are capable of it, but for whatever reason it's been misfiring a bit. But it's nice to see a few guys come alive.
Coming towards deadline now, are you likely to make any moves between now and then?
Well, I certainly think that that's something that we've never put out of our minds, let's say, because we do need to compete better. You know, this is the first time in our 5 years in the Elite League that we're carrying more than the allotted slot of imports. That's kind of started out through injury, but may possibly be able to keep that for the rest of the season. But if we continue to underperform and play so inconsistent, it'll be time to make a change or two before the deadline.
Is it a key point for you this evening, do you think, or key 2 points, should I say, this evening?
Yeah, I mean, if we let that game slip away and we come out of this weekend with with nothing. That's a disaster for us. But you know what? We come out with 2 points. Am I pleased with it? No. But you're right, it's better than coming out of it with nothing.
Let's talk very briefly about Wednesday night for you. Sheffield Steelers, quarterfinals of the Challenge Cup. What are you expecting? How do you approach that game?
Well, you know, we went down 2-0 in our building to Sheffield, and we were playing a good game. And I liked our pushback. We came back and tied it up. Sheffield, great hockey club. You can see in that third period they turned it up a notch, and they got 2 quick ones. We were left a little bit of shell-shocked. I think it was in a minute. So that team is very capable of doing that. However, for whatever reason, lately, against them Southern Conference teams, we come up, we're up for the games, we play very well, but we got to go into a tough building with a 2-goal deficit. So we're up against it. We haven't advanced past the quarters. I mean, I really think that the pressure's off us. Might as well go into that building and leave it all there.
Mike, what's your reflection on that performance?
Well, I mean, like we just talked about, positive, we got a point. Very disappointing though. It was there for the taking early on. We had a chance to really kind of put our foot on them and bury them. We didn't do it. You know, we gave up way too many goals. You can't give up 6 goals in this league, 7 goals in this league ever. So it's disappointing defensively. But I mean, we scored a lot of goals. We scored a lot of goals this weekend. So that's, you know, there's some positives to be taken from it, but disappointing all in all.
I suppose, bearing in mind the opponents, this was a real dagger, wasn't it? Because this was a weekend where you could make good ground against those around you.
Well, it was massive. We had an opportunity to take 4 out of 6 points this weekend against a team that's right above us tonight. You know, they've pulled away with 1 more point now. So yeah, we could have made a real impact on our standing and getting some points, but we got 3. You know, looking at the past few weeks, I mean, we'll take it, I suppose, but nonetheless, not great.
What do you put the number of goals conceded down to?
Well, I hate excuses. I'm not a guy to make excuses. Yeah, it was our 3rd game in 3 nights. We've been on the road for a couple days. You know, maybe if you let your guard down for half a second, you're going to get burned. And we did that a few times. You know, mental errors, a few too many turnovers, just really not being switched on the whole time. And if you're not switched on defensively, you're going to concede goals, and that's what we've done tonight.
At times, are the Storm a bit naive?
Naive? Well, I don't know. Maybe. You know, in theory, we're all they're all professional hockey players, and you know, maybe a little bit. You know, we're in a dogfight now, and what it takes to be in a dogfight is sometimes it's ugly. It's never going to be pretty. So yeah, maybe a little bit. But yeah. So.
If you're looking for other positives out of the weekend, I suppose you'd again look at Paul Phillips. Now he's up to 14 goals on the season. He's probably given a bit more than anticipated.
Oh, he's playing out of his mind. He's a great leader in the room, off the ice, on the ice, and he's performing on the ice. I mean, he's having a great run here. Yeah, it's guys like that this team needs to just jump behind and jump on his coattails and go with them. And there's some other guys in the room that are doing the same thing. You know, Matt Siska, he's playing out of his mind, and that whole line with Vinny and whatnot. And there's other guys that are feeding off of them, and that's what we need. We need everybody going, because I mean, we've got 3 lines. You have one guy not going on a night, we're gonna struggle. So that's where we got to go from here.
Quick thought about Wednesday evening. Wednesday night hockey here at the Storm Shelter is the Challenge Cup quarterfinals against Belfast. How do you see Belfast right now? They've just gone 2 weekends without victories. Are they a team that you want to face right now, or a team that maybe it's a good time to give them a wide berth?
Oh Lord, any team, especially a team like Belfast that's struggling, and there'll be some very unpleasant meetings, and it'll be crisis talks, and everything will be going on in Belfast right now. I've been there 100 times. It's not a team that's very happy, and they'll be desperate to play well and battle. I know their coaches, they're not going to be standing for anything. There'll be jobs on the line and competition spots, and so yeah. But at the same time, they might be a bit down. They might be a bit susceptible to to maybe taking something from them. So yeah, I think we're going to be looking forward to it. Plus, it's another trophy to play for, and anytime that's available, especially with a couple of games, the guys will be up for it.
Is the pressure off then, in many respects? Is this almost a free shot at it?
Almost, a little bit. We're the underdogs. Everybody loves an underdog. You love playing as an underdog, and we've given them some great games over the last couple of months. So yeah, we've got every chance to do something against Belfast for sure.